Ugh! Grueling! Oh, man. Why did I ever sign up for this? Alright, we really need a third spell slot. I mean, we just really need it. Haha! You walked right into it. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. Run! Run! Oh, please. Okay, there we go. Yeah, even though you can save your game, dying does indeed reset your score, so if you're going for that top score, try not to die. Die, you peasant-like slime creature! Oh boy, this is not looking good. Oh, juked! You guys just got juked! That's my pathetic high school football years speaking there, friends. Yes, indeed. When I was a young lad, I did use the word juked. Actually, I wasn't a jock in any way, shape, or form, but I pretty much participated in every sport, except for basketball. I was never a basketball player. I'm not gonna diss anyone who's into it, I just never much liked the sport myself. It just seemed too mean. Well, then again, football is when you're, like, smearing people across the field, but football always just seemed to have a sense of honor while you played it. You know, you totally smear someone. Actually, more like people totally smear me, and then they give you a hand to help you up. Even sometimes people on the other team will do it. Not all the time, you know. Once again, I'm just making a generalization, but I just felt like in basketball, you get smeared, you get a terrible brush burn on the court, and then they laugh at you. They call a technical foul on the other player, but nothing really happens. Seems just much more violent. Which is kind of funny, because football is based around the idea of violence, or, well, tackling anyway. Yes, indeed. 8th grade, I believe it was. I got the Most Improved Player Award. And I still have that trophy somewhere. I think it's actually in Missouri, to be honest. Should probably go back and get it. Yeah, that was the award for congratulations, kid, you sucked. But boy, did you stick with it. Yeah, I think there were actually a couple times that I got hit that added a new definition to getting the snot knocked out of you. Because, friends, indeed, sometimes when you get hit hard enough, the snot literally does get knocked out of you. Ugh. It's really hard to get to your face or your nose when you have a face mask in the way. Enough about that. Where are we in the game? I haven't really been paying attention because I've been talking so much. Let's see here. Still no spells we can create. Boy, this sucks. Alright, let's dive back into the next level. Oh gosh, there's 4 of them? I didn't need this. At least we sniped that slime. Did you see that? Everyone was like, get out of the way. We are not being your personal Jesus today. Alright. Oh no. Run. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You know, we're slowly losing our control of these battles. I'm pretty sure after this level we'll gain another spell slot. That'll help us a lot. However, we are spending a lot more time running, and and our hit points are getting dangerously low. Quicker, it seems like. We're not even at the hit points we started out with, when usually we're a little bit above it. Alright! We got one! That was lucky. I didn't even realize we were hitting the same one. Well, or at least the same one a couple times. Okay. Wow, because see, you can get unlucky and they'll cut you off when you're facing the wrong direction for the win. But you can get really unlucky and they'll cut you off when you're running. And as we all know, you can't run through physical objects, so... Die, you foul beast! Back to the depths whence you came! You shall not have this boy's head today! Oh, Jim Carrey, we love you. Anyone else like Lemony Snicket's series of unfortunate events? You know, it always seems like books or movies based on books kind of suck. But I personally never read the book, but I really did love that movie. Jim Carrey was great in it. Way better than Narnia, anyway. Oh gosh. I mean, okay. Let's be honest. Let's give credit where credit is due. The first Narnia movie was pretty good. I never liked the Narnia series. I never did read any of them. I never even really touched them, other than to move them around my bookcase occasionally. But, and I know now just about 20,000 of you are going to come after me with flaming pitchforks and knives because of saying that. But yeah, never really read the Narnia series. But don't get me wrong, I understand, they're classics. They seem like really good books. And as far as I watched the movie, and my wife told me it was pretty well based on the book. She said that like dual wielding scimitar guy, or the centaur with the two swords wasn't in the book, but you know what, he was awesome, and she even said, yeah, he was a great addition to it. They changed a little bit of stuff, but overall, it was kind of like the first Harry Potter movie, you know? They did a good job with the first Harry Potter movie. Sure, they cut out some stuff. The biggest problem with it is they cut out Peeves, but overall they did a good job. But the Narnia movies seem to be going about the same route that the Harry Potter movies are going, which is true. I guess they're good movies, but they just aren't based on the book, and they just kind of make fans cry inside. They die a little bit every time they watch them. But yeah, so wow friends, we're on level 20. We didn't get that third spell slot like I had hoped we were going to get. It must be after this level that we get it. And yeah, we are barely escaping with our lives here. It is only because of my ancient old-ish RPG game skills back when everything was on a grid, I think, that is keeping me alive here. Yes, I do indeed brag a little bit, but I was fortunate enough to be alive around when the SNES had came out. Or no, I was alive when the SNES came out. It's the NES, and I'm not quite sure if I was born right when it came out or a year after it came out. I'll have to look that up or something. But yeah, old school gaming. That's another reason I like Random Thoughts games. It just seems like old school gaming. And I love old school gaming. Old school. Gosh, I can't say my S's. But yeah, so there are a lot of times when I just can't get enough of it. Albeit, there are some days when I wake up and I just think, dear word, I don't want to play something with pixels. Give me polygons, please. Give me voice acting, give me awesome cinematics. You know, and then I'll play my PlayStation or something. But a lot of times I can't get enough of retro games. It's probably why I have like about 90% of the badges on Congregate. Oh, run, little dude. Run for your life! No, I thought I was facing the other direction. No, move, move. I got my arrow keys mixed up. Yeah, it's kind of complicated because this game is isometric. Isometric meaning that it's diagonal. That's what it's called when the game is slanted like this. It gives the false impression of 3Dism. And I mean, when I say false impression, I don't want to give. I'm not giving the game negative connotations, or anything that uses isometric graphics for that matter. I'm not giving it negative connotation. I just mean, you know, it was a really good way with low-grade graphics to make something look 3D, or at least more interesting than 2D, right? Because you get to see things at an angle, whereas everything else before had been sprites and two-dimensional. Like Mario RPG Superstar Saga, but I've said it like 100 times, you guys get the point, what isometric is. But, it does make the control scheme a little bit confusing. Sometimes, I'll get it mixed up and think that right is up or something, or like I'm mashing on up, but it's actually the right key. You know, I don't know. You would understand if you played it, because right now I'm pushing up, but well, I mean I'm not anymore. But this direction right here is up, and but really, I mean, if you look at it the right way, it's also the direction is also right because I'm on this side of the screen. I don't know. I kind of butchered that one, but you understand, right? Oh goodness, and I didn't think that was ever gonna end. Congratulations, you have defeated a level of the Dilemma Tower. Your soul has grown stronger. Which basically means we get some free elements. Whew. Alright, friends. My voice needs a break. I think we're going to save there, and I'll get back to you in just a second.